Welcome back. Today we're making Kung Pao chicken. So what I'm doing right now is just cutting up some chicken thigh. I have 3 of them. And you can use chicken breast, whatever you like. I quite like the thighs. So just little strips about like that. So we're going to marinate that first. Get rid of all this. Okay, hands are washed. So we're going to marinate the chicken. You want to add some salt, a little bit of pepper, just some regular soy sauce, maybe, I don't know, a tablespoon or so. Don't need too much. Sesame oil, about half a teaspoon or so. 5 spice, just a little bit. Let's see, what else do we need? We're going to do an egg white. Just like that. Okay, and into that, we're going to put about 2 tablespoons of corn starch. Now this recipe here is something that I've kind of developed, something that I quite like. Traditionalists might be going like, he's way off, but it works really well for me. I think you'll quite enjoy it. Okay, let's give this a good mix. Now the cornstarch is going to give us a nice crispy outer coating that we want to achieve in this dish. Give her a really good mix. Okay, now we can set that aside. Let's get the vegetables cut. Alright, I zoomed in for the chopping of the veggies. So, what you want is everything to be kind of the same size. You got your chicken a certain size, so we'll make the vegetables a certain size. A little bit of onion. And of course, how much you use is determined by how much meat you have. So, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Red pepper. Celery. I just split a piece of celery and then cut it like that to get your pieces. Now, I don't think celery is traditional for this dish, but I quite like the texture. Alright. A little bit of garlic. Garlic is key in any Oriental dish. Just cut her into thin slices like this. Give it a slam. Perfect. We'll add the ginger later. I freeze my ginger and then I just grate it on. You'll see that in the cooking stage. Okay, we'll zoom back out and then we'll do the sauce. Alright, time for the sauce. It's nice to pre-make your sauce instead of adding everything in while you're cooking. So you need a couple tablespoons of soy, your favorite soy sauce. I really like this this chili paste. It adds a little heat and adds a little flavor. And you don't have to do this, but if you like a little bit of heat, and Kung Pao chicken has a little heat in it. So add that. Vinegar, about a tablespoon of vinegar. Because it is wonderful flavor. To that we're going to add about 2 teaspoons of sugar. Because you have the vinegar in there, you want to have the sugar. To that we will add a nice good teaspoon of hoisin sauce. Everybody's favorite. A couple tablespoons of ketchup. And we're good to go. Now to this I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of water, just to thin her down a little bit. Alright, I think we're ready for some cooking. I'll see you over at the stove. Alright, we're ready to start cooking. Now, tonight I'm using the deep fryer. To achieve that real nice crispiness, you know, you have to use a deep fryer. But there's nothing wrong with frying it. You can just use a fry pan, just make sure you've got enough oil. And then what we'll do is we'll just drop these in. I've got around about 350 here. And it's much faster in a deep fryer too. Golden delicious. Looking good. It doesn't take too long. A few minutes. Now hard to achieve that when in a fry pan, so that's why I like to use a deep fryer. Drain that off on some paper towel. Okay. Ready to put this dish together. Alright, ready to start cooking. Couple tablespoons of oil. Now one ingredient I haven't mentioned yet, we're going to use some dried chili pepper. I soaked them a little bit. Now we just want to get the flavor into the oils here. Now, I really can't wheel into one of these, they're pretty hot. But if you're into that, have at it. Now we'll fry these up just a bit. Now, if you really want crispy on your chicken, then go with the breast. They're not as moist as the chicken thigh. I just prefer the flavor of the chicken thigh. Okay, we got a little bit of color on our chilies, in with our veggies and our garlic. Now we don't want to fry this for too long here. We're just going to add a little bit of salt. Bit of white pepper. If you want to give it just a little helping hand, just add a little tiny bit of water. Okay. Ooh, this chilies are tough on the nose. Ginger. I freeze mine so that I've always got it. It doesn't go bad. You want to grate a pretty good chunk into here. We're just starting to soften up. We're just about there. point. It's only been a couple minutes. We'll add our sauce. Now this has been really simple. I know some people, when it comes to cooking Oriental or any dish, you find it's going to be real complicated. No, it's easy. Don't be afraid to cook. Okay, our sauce is boiling good now. And it's actually fairly nice and thick. It looks really, really good. If you want a little thicker, all you have to do is dust a little cornstarch on, and that will do it. You don't have to make a slurry or anything like that. Okay, that's done. In goes our meat. Off goes the heat. And there you have it. Looks pretty good. We're going to serve that with rice today. So I'll get all set up. We'll serve it up. Time to serve it up. Serve it with some rice. Give her a last little stir here. I like to finish it with some green onion. And I really like to put sesame seeds on top. Now you can put some chopped up peanuts in there. And there you have it. My version of Kung Pao chicken.